Hi, I'm Jim Juback, and welcome to my YouTube video for Wednesday, February 22nd. Okay, before we get to the video, we have a very important and exciting announcement. The first ebook I've ever done is up and out, and you can order it at Amazon or on my site. And if you're a subscriber to Juback AM, on my paid site, you get it for free. You just download it. The book is called Your Best Investing Strategy for the Next 5 Years, and $19.95 on Amazon, or free if you subscribe. So you can either pay me now, pay me later, or subscribe and not pay me at all. Okay, so today we're going to talk about why 8% isn't coming. So I guess you'd call the title of 6% yes, 8% no. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you get notification when we do the next one. We're doing about 3 a week, but not always on the same day. If you subscribe, you'll get, which is free, you get notification. You can go to my free site, which is jubackpicks.com, for 3 portfolios and more of me. Or you can go to my paid site, which has 6 portfolios, and that's jubackam.com. You'll find that stuff down below, links. Okay, so recently, I've been saying 6% I think is the top for the Fed's short-term interest rates in this cycle. And we're moving gradually toward it, where the Fed funds futures market is now pricing in about 5.3. It was at 4.75 not so long ago. We're headed towards 6, I think, because inflation is not coming down as fast as the Fed would like. And it's going to have to keep raising rates until it gets it down. Now, if you look at, there's a economist tool called the Taylor rule, which gives you a way to calculate where interest rates should be to control inflation. And it looks at unemployment, and it looks at inflation rate. And according to the Taylor rule, if you do the calculation now, we're headed to 9% interest rates. I don't think that's likely at all, not because the economics don't work, but because the politics don't work. So there's a very good economist named Mohammed El-Arian, who recently argued that if you look at what's needed, he'd say 8%, but that the Fed is not going to take rates to 8% because it would cause a fairly severe recession. So what he's saying is the Fed will make an argument for victory when it gets to about 3 or 4%, and we're about 5.5, depending on what measure you use right now. So what he says is that when the Fed gets down to that rate, it will make the argument that, hey, because we're making this huge energy transition, costs are higher, we've got geopolitical reasons, the labor force has changed radically because of COVID and demographic changes. And he's saying at 3 or 4%, the Fed will say, that's stable inflation, that's where we're going to stop. So he's saying yes to 6%, not to 8%, because the Fed doesn't want to cause a recession and we won't get there. So if you're thinking about where to go into this market and where you might get a bottom and then a bounce, or where you want to look for interest rates, yields on treasuries and things like that, keep 6% in mind, because I think that's a good buy point, a good low point, that you might want to put some money to work then. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you get notification of when we do the next one. My free site has more of me and 3 portfolios. That's jubackpicks.com. My paid site has 6 portfolios, and that's jubackam.com. And look for that ebook coming to a something. If there were still bookstores, it's coming to not to a bookstore, but to an electronic bookstore like Amazon near you. Thanks very much for watching.